I'm so proud of the make I'm sharing today. Last sewing project of 2022. Put my own spin to it, added a few details. It's a gift for someone else, so it makes it extra special. Hi sewing friends, I'm Karina from liftingpinsandneedles.com. Welcome to this channel that is all about sewing, limitless sewing, and today I have a super special project I've been planning for quite a while. If you've been following along, you know I'm not at my home in Brazil, I'm in Chile. This is where I'm from. I'm at my parents'. And every time I come here, I try to get some sewing in for my family. And I decided this time it was my dad's turn. I hadn't sewn him anything since 2019 when I made him a pair of jeans, quadro jeans. And I thought, you know, I'm going to make him something. So when we went fabric shopping together about a month ago, I asked him, do you want some type of pullover hoodie? Because he doesn't have many pieces like that at all. The ones that he has are looking pretty terrible. So he agreed, he chose the fabric, the color, all of that. So it was planned and I'm so happy to be able to sew it. And what I've sewn today is the North Star pullover and hoodie from Love Notions. This is a trio of patterns that is available for the whole family. The one for kids is called Navigator. The one for women is called Constellation. And this is the North Star. They basically have the same features, different sizing and drafting of course, but they pretty much look all the same. All of them have a half zip, but you can do either a collar or a hood. The zip is super easy to sew in. Underneath that zipper is a horizontal seam where you sew that big kangaroo pocket on the front, which is really cool. And then the back is simple, cut on the fold, sleeves for the men, drop shoulder a little bit. And yeah, super easy. I've sewn it a couple of times already. I've sewn it 3 times already, 2 for myself, 1 for my son. And this trio of patterns is the Feature Friday pattern for today, Friday. So it's a good time to get it for only $5 if you haven't got it yet. I think it's a really great pattern. I'm showing you some images here of the ones I've made myself. For myself, I've always hacked it to have a full zip. One I made in a really cool mesh with embroidery details. That's like my fancy one. And then I made a super wearable cotton lycra one that's lined. Super nice. And the one I made my son back in 2020, he was 13, and I made it oversized. I think it still fits him, but just right now at 15. He's grown like a lot of inches since then. And now it's my dad's turn. So the North Star, it goes up to a 3X, up to 47.5-inch hips. I took his measurements, and up here on this area, he falls into an extra large. Then I tapered down to a size large at the hips. I added 1.5 inches of length. I thought he needed that length. My dad is quite tall. And those are all the changes. The sleeves I left the same. Those seem to be fine for his arms. And I just had a lot of fun with it. You know, for this pattern, you can use French terry, sweatshirting, cable knits, sweater knits, that type of thing. And I just chose a really classic grey sweatshirting with flannel inside. I was able to get the exact same color for the ribbing because I bought it in a shop that sold the same colors, you know. So that's nice. That's something I've never been able to do. And then I decided to add more details. I decided to add a few patch pockets and have some accents in denim, which is a woven. You can do that. So I don't have any sewing for you this time. This is a sew and tell. I've been really limited in time. And in actual fact, I already have the sewing of this pattern on the channel. So this was just my time to listen to music, talk to my mom that was hanging around, and just sew while I was with my family. So I'll just show you. So I'll show you. My dad's really happy with it. My mom was super impressed, my son as well. This is a great sweatshirting. This is a metal zipper. That's what I decided to use. It goes only up to there, and this is where you have the horizontal seam. And this is a grey denim. I have yardage of this. I've left it here from another previous visit, and I was able to use little bits left over. Look, no pattern pieces. I just cut these rectangles out by eyeballing, same as the flap right here. So, you know, sweatshirting you'll find doesn't stretch that much. It's not like those really stretchy fabrics. So I didn't have any problem sewing woven fabric on top of the knit. Like the knit underneath wasn't stretching out or anything like that. And for the patch pockets, I used a twin needle to do the top stitching right there. For the inner collar, I used denim as well. And I used a thrifted shirt to make this binding. So nice, this binding, and it finishes, covers the seam. I love the technique that you use with this pattern. If you're doing the hood, you finish this in the exact same way. So that turned out really neat. Denim right here, and it's a really soft denim. It's really nice. Light to medium weight. I'd say it's not stiff at all. And then we have regular sleeves. I did set my sleeves in on the round, and you can see the rib knit is the exact same color as the sweatshirting. And then at the bottom, I added on another pocket. I sewed the pocket onto the kangaroo piece before sewing it onto this bottom area. Here, the entrance of this kangaroo pocket has the same type of rib knit. I love that it matches. I think it looks so professional when it's the exact same color. And at the bottom of the zipper, I put a little bit of the denim there to cover the zipper stop because that's pretty ugly. And I did that with my son's hoodie as well. So it's also on the channel how you can do that as well. At the back, it's super simple. I put it all together with a serger. It took only a few hours to put together. There are some sections where I do hand-based, of course, you know, in these areas. It's so nice here in this area at the end. To keep it flat, I did top stitching with a twin needle as well. I think that looks really, really nice. It's like a elegant type of pullover in my opinion. I think it looks really great on my dad. So let's have a look. Just him outside. It was so hot. We're in summer right now. So he's going to be wearing this in a little while. So yeah, it was a bit of a sacrifice to get him to put it on and take it off. He was like, ah. Well, now he knows what I go through as well. This is the North Star pullover I made for my dad. I made his with a collar, but you can sew a hoodie there. He's having a good time modeling it there for you. It's got a half zipper. I chose one with metal teeth. I did add those patch pockets there, one on the chest, and I have an extra patch pocket on the kangaroo pocket. I just thought it would add something extra, and he always appreciates extra pockets. So the denim there, I think it's a good match. I have the exact same color for the rib knit that I used on the bands and the cuffs and pocket entrance. I love how it looks on him. Super comfy, super cozy. It is summer here, so it was a bit of an effort for him to put it on, and I'm just really happy I was able to make him a gift. Short and sweet video, last make of the year. Love it. I'm so glad I was able to sneak this in and make it for him. I think he deserves a few more of my makes. Hope in the future I can make a few more. If you've never sewn for anyone that you love, you're missing out. So nice, so special. It's just special time, you know. Time is worth a lot. And when you're handcrafting something, I think it gives a lot of yourself to the person you're gifting. So yeah, I love it. I love it. I was so happy. I'm so happy to have made it for him. Don't forget to check out the North Star for men, the Constellation for women, and the Navigator for kids. All of them are $5 each today. That's really great. Remember, for prices like this, you have to wait about another year for the pattern to be featured. So it's always nice to get them when they're featured. Make sure you subscribe. There are still a few more videos coming before the end of the year. Remember, I'm doing a roundup week. So there's still content coming your way. This is the last make of them though. Love Notions has their New Year's sale starting on Monday the 2nd. It runs from Monday through Friday next week. So make sure you're aware. You pick up your favorite piece. That's all from me. Have a great weekend. And I'll still see you again before this year's over. 2 more videos.